All right, guys, welcome back. Just give me a moment. Let me open up the video here. It should be that one and this one. Let's do audio check very quickly. And he's gone anyway. All right. No, no, don't come here. Come on. I didn't call you. All right, guys, welcome back to my stream. I'm just doing regular kind of thing here today without green screen, because just for the intro, you don't need to see me during the game, so I don't need all these lights, etc. Yeah, welcome back, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Um, yep, okay, it's fine here. Already opened the walkthrough on the right position as well, which is great. Yep, so today, before I start, I just want to mention a couple of things that recently annoy me. Like on Facebook, you might have seen them as well, actually. But there's a lot of ads recently that pop up, and it's always this kind of kind of anime style app advertisement where like you can change the face of the person. However, like in the ad picture itself, it looks like it's basically like a woman giving a BJ. Okay, so look, I know that obviously some guys might enjoy that. However, for me personally, that is just disgusting. It shouldn't be on Facebook because there are kids on Facebook as well. And ultimately, what I think it is basically like woman, female sexual exploitation. That's what these apps basically are. So I report these ads because I don't think they should just exist. That thing should not exist. Look, this doesn't exist for men. I'm pretty sure. Maybe there's like a couple of them, maybe one or two. You can probably count them on like one hand. But for women, though, like abusing women and using women like that, no problem apparently whatsoever. So let's make like hundreds and thousands of these apps, and essentially what they do actually is they create deep fakes of people. So let's say you have a crush on some woman, right? So you take a couple of her pictures or whatever. It can be like profile pictures, and then basically you paste them into that app, and now she's performing some kind of sexual activity, right? And you can spread that online, and then anybody can watch that. And I always say like there are many women who do like webcam stuff, and maybe like in the moment, in today, in that moment, maybe they think nothing's gonna happen to them and there's gonna be no repercussions, etc. Well, typically women who do that shit are not very bright, to be honest. So there's that as well. But the thing is like, yeah, look, you always have to think about the future because you never know what's going to happen. Like if the future was like predetermined by yourself and you knew like literally everything that's going to happen in the future, then okay, fine, go for it. But the thing is like you don't, I don't, nobody does. And something can happen to you. Um, and also, later if you change your mind, let's say, and you decide to go for like like a traditional job, you want to go work in an office or whatever. Well, guess what? Your stuff that you did on the internet is available. It's available even if you remove your profile. It exists on some other page that somebody like stole it or whatever. So, and anyway, people can find that, and when they do, you're just not going to get hired because unfortunately, I mean, I'm not a big fan of it personally, but the reality is like we still live in a world where if you did some kind of sex stuff in the past, you're just not going to get hired because like it doesn't look good in the company's eyes. especially, yeah, when people, if you work for like some kind of like customer support or whatever, and people can find your like naked pictures online, that's not gonna look good on you. It's not gonna look good on the company. And yeah, so and those deep fakes are also dangerous in the same way, in the exact same way. Apart from that, there's also just like kind of general scams, what I call general scams, and these are often job scams. So, for example, on Fiverr, you'll see like a lot of them. I get them almost daily, and the cue about them is basically you have to check when the profile was made. Now, usually, I would say actually almost all the time, the profile was made like basically on the day, or like like basically, yeah, on the day, so that it's fake. It's basically scammers trying to do something. Still not sure exactly what, but obviously they're trying to do something. Probably get you to work for free and then run away without paying, something like that. That's very common. There's another website called freelancer.com. As far as I know, this is 100% scam. I've never gotten anything legit from it whatsoever. And there's also others, like for example, there's one called the IAPWE, I think, .com or something. Never subscribe to that. You're gonna have a very hard time unsubscribing for that. And that's a hint that it's a scammy website. And it is. They basically charge you $5 a month. They tell you like it's gonna be like they advertise like writing and editing jobs. However, why do they charge for that? I mean, LinkedIn posts them for free. So, I mean, why should you pay anybody to basically see the same stuff? And also, if you really want to go for these type of companies, uh, just go to that company's website and apply through them, like directly. Yeah, you don't need to go through any kind of third parties. And especially, you don't need to go through any third parties that charge money, because that's bullshit. I mean, that's just absolutely horse shit. You should never do that. All right. So, yeah, let's jump into the game. I'm just gonna do a very quick recording test here. Just one sec. Give it a like 10 seconds to start up a little bit here, and it should be good. It recorded, so yep, it looks good. All right, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna disappear, but I'm still here. I'm still in the background. If you want to participate in the chat, please do. I'm here. This is a good game to chat, by the way, because it's not like there's not much action. Um, I can only always kind of pause or whatever. So yeah. All right. So yeah, let's start recording. Let's put this away. And Opus. There we go. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start with a pretty annoying thing here because it might fail, and so like if it does, I basically have to shut down the game and try again. So let's see how. Yeah, I basically ended up here. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so we're gonna start from here. It looks okay. All right, good. Yo guys, Otaku here. Welcome back to another video. This is Opus Echo Starsong, part 4 today. So yesterday I was looking for a way to send off Kai as a space burial. I'm still doing that quest, by the way. And while we're on the way, I stopped by a couple of like small locations, let's say. Now, this particular location here, it might be a little bit annoying because there's going to be a dice roll, and this one you have to win because this is a kind of unique memory. You don't get it again. So if you miss that one, you're never going to get it later. This might actually have been one that I missed in my first playthrough. So yeah, like I said before, if you fail the roll, you should shut down the game immediately because otherwise it's gonna save right after and there's no way to return here again. So yeah, let's see how it goes, but just be warned that I might have to, you know, restart the game. All right, so basically here you have to go into the competition here. I think there was a giant statue of a runner at the entrance. The giant billboard inside displayed the contenders who would battle it out that night, as well as the current betting odds. The participant runners would climb down a massive, seemingly bottomless quarry, while the crowd surrounded the broadcasting screen, watching the participants pit their excavation techniques against one another for the glory of Igneous. That is Synth Scepter. You seem a bit puny for a runner, but that's neither here nor there. What will you be betting on? Listen here, the last record set was 200 standard meters in just 5 standard minutes. See that statue? That's the current record holder, the nasty dirtbag. He's a peaker hero. June, don't be fooled, they're just trying to reel you in. You'll see the stuff all over the peaks. Girl, you don't need to talk for the boy. I get he's an outsider, and probably a bit of a coward. Okay, so this is the one you have to try. Okay, well, that's obviously that didn't work. Although you do get the Tale of Failure, but that item, however, is not unique. So yeah, that's not what we want. Unfortunately, yeah, like I said, it's a bit annoying, this one. I have to keep trying until it works. It's kind of like an asshole though that it gave me a score of 1. I mean, come on, that is rough stuff right there. All right, let's have a look. Oh, okay. All right, that worked. Yeah. You get this one. So this is what is a unique item. This is memory number 52. Cave Lord, Jun Lee. May Presidio ensure your journeys are forever smooth. How ridiculous, Ada laughed as she looked at the golden disc with my name on it. Even though she didn't want me to participate, I still remember her giving her roll as she cheered me on. Okay. Well, that's all we need to get from this one. Okay, next location we're gonna go to is... Okay, there's a small text here which disappears for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, navigator. Yeah. Ferry Point, is that... It must be this one, right? Yep, that's the one. Okay, alright, let's move. Every time I came here, I would think of Kai. I hope the radiance of East Ocean greeted him upon his return. Right. Okay, so the first location here, the administration office, is another one of these roles, which I might fail, to be honest, but you do need to succeed to get more money out of it. So, and money is money, right? So you need to get as much as possible. A silent old man kept watch at the registration counter, a Ring Liberation Front veteran. When he heard that the business we hoped to undertake was a space burial, he said nothing, only silently indicating that we should fill in the designated religion on the form. After all, just give me a sec, guys. Turn that off. After all, there were so many forms of Miriam belief that anything was a possibility. Yet, when he saw that the religion was Miria Tayang, he frowned slightly. I heard that the saying that we've been running on a tight budget. There must be some way to make some credits. What do you want? You want to shoot yourself into space? No way that's happening. You're way too heavy. But the Spaceway Sweeper needs a hand. If you want to earn some quick credits, go for it. Okay, so this is it. So again, if I fail, I have to reboot the game, which is annoying actually, but that's the only way. Ah, god damn it. Just failed by 1 point. It's so annoying. This part I don't like. I think later you can increase your basic luck. But at the moment, like, it's really sucky. Because, like, you're stuck with this base point of 1, which is really terrible. Alright, let's try again. Especially like right now, I really need the money. That's the problem. I really do need it. Same thing again. Yep, fail again. It's really hard to get like kind of high marks on it. I wonder what happens if you draw like a 5. What if it's like a draw? What happens then? Does it count as a win or what? Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna keep trying until I get it. I know it's not fun to watch probably, but it is what it is. For me, it's not fun either. I mean, I wish it just worked, you know? Or there was some kind of mod that enabled you to tweak the parameters or something. Because, like, seriously, like, it's just a waste of time. Oh, finally. So yeah, you get like 10 coins and Molten Luminite as well. Just barely passed this one. Alright, good, good. That will help though, because I'm really low on cash. I have like the armor plates at least, but I don't have fuel, and the exploration kits are a bit on the low end as well. Alright, next place. is basically this one. After the Lumen War, United Mining gained control of Thousand Peaks Transport Station. If civilians wanted to avoid the hefty fees required to send goods through the transport station, their only option was to go through the smugglers, but neither of these routes were financially feasible for ordinary folks. As a result, Ferry Point was built. Their simple cannon allowed them to quickly send small to medium-sized objects to the outer planets.
おかえりやす。ずっと待ってたね、君ら。
プライドってものがないのか。
三回神にそんなこと言っても無駄。
こそこそ犯罪組織と組んで。
食流権限。今回の件は君らに問題があるんやで。ここら辺はみんな太陽信仰なんや。一方は龍脈あさりの英海人。片一方は忌々しい巫女藩。大戦後のわてらの面倒を見てくれてはる白い牙とどっちが大切だと思います？
私が代わりに締めようか。
堪忍や手伝います。
あら、それならよかった。
一つだけ教えてくれへんか？突然白い牙が君らの味方になったんはどんなトリックや？英海の賞金首が来たら力になってやれって自首される前に言いに来はってな。ここらの英雄がなんでよそ者を手伝うのか見当もつきまへん。
リバ君。
僕は何も。
納棺終了。体質の加護。我ここに願う。カイトブランの御霊よ。龍脈引導。英海の火照らすもとへ。
I do really like the voice actors. What I don't like is, but this is more to do with the Japanese language, is that they tend to kind of add things to names. Like, for example, why is the Bones guy just not called that? Why do they pick some other completely different name for him? Bones is Bones. In any language, it should be the same, but here it's not. With Kai, I don't know if you noticed, but she just said it as Kaito. But where does that to come from? In Japanese, there's no problem writing Kai whatsoever. So yeah, they do that here. It's very annoying.
3、2、1、発射。
カイト、お前は一番の先生だった。そして一番の護衛でもあった。それから
急いで。一族に見放されたと思っていませんか？鉱脈没収の責任を全てかぶらされて。
あれは僕のせいだ。僕が焦らずに開門できていたら、皇帝に無礼な口を聞かなければ。
飛家の鉱山は最初から狙われていたんです。彼らはただ理由が欲しかった。若のせいではありません。元気を出して。宇宙船は目の前ですぞ。
誰だ？
当主、お許しを。なんと大胆な。確かに李幕の船だが、まだやるとは言っていない。大魚を奪って逃げるのか。ご容赦ください。一族には李幕様が必要です。私は護衛としてなすべきことを。死罪にするほどでもない。李幕は大使だ。当主、第四大使は長らく待っていたご様子。この良いか。生き残った者こそが当主になるべきなのだ。
僕は
当主、栄誉ある英海貴族が 互いに暗殺し合うこの現状はどうなのですか。
ブラン、誰に口を聞いておる。
私は護衛です。このような脅威が渦巻く環境にリバク様を置いてはおけぬのです。
それで船を盗むのか。一族からずっと狙われる立場になるぞ。
当主、一言だけお許しを。一族内の争いが増え、鉱山を奪われた今、衰退の兆候が顕著です。リバク様はお若いのに確固とした意志をお持ちです。必ずや一族を守れる人物になるでしょう。
ブランよ、実を言うとな、一族皆がリバクの命を狙っておる。殺させたくないのだが、守るのもまた難しい。お主の忠誠心はよく分かっておる。私の元へ戻れば必ずや重用してやれるのだが。
当主、僕は。
おう、カイト・ブランは死ぬまでリバク様の護衛であることを誓います。
ブランよ。
当主、若と私はこの惑星系を離れ、宇宙の彼方まで旅立ちます。そこで新しい流脈を探し出し、献上しようではありませんか。汚名を返上し、栄誉の帰還を果たすのです。そしていつの日か、若が飛び家を再興するのです。
棺は食流軌道に入ったみたい。生活産土貨物に偽装してね。5日で高連のターミナルに着くはず。6標準月後にはアギンガ人類統合圏の1839領地英海に到着予定。7標準月後には単一軌道に入れる。
単一の加護、お前は最高の護衛だった。最後まで一緒にいる誓いは叶わなかったけど、来世で会ったら、その時は酒を酌み交わそう。
That voice actor sounds very familiar, although some of them do actually sound familiar, but I'm gonna check him later, this guy, because it sounds really familiar.
魂よ、母なる源へ。
食流権限、万道と同じで、英海の信仰も太一様や。三海信仰の万道食流と一緒や。しかしあかんな。二つの太陽、二つの神様。ミコはんはあちらさんの払い言葉も読めるんやな。
本来はダメなはずなんだけど。っていうか、あんた関係ある？
あのミコはんとはどんな関係なんや？
私は最高の妹。これ以上近寄ったら握りつぶす。
白い牙とはどんな関係で？
うざい。知らないわよ。
商人は喋ってなんぼやで。あんで、あの英海人はどちらさん？
お姉様が拾った。
ああ？
Well, I wish that was the case. So this is like obviously a memory that you cannot miss. It's just a memorial blade. Override data. So what's your next step? I want to make sure that Kai has passed through the transfer station first. Didn't Lamar say he bought off customs? I know, but it's difficult for me to fully trust a peeker. I hope you understand. Of course. What comes after then? Are you going to keep looking for Lumen? My clan has fallen on hard times. Prosperity can only be restored if I return with caves under my name. This is why Kai and I traveled to this place. Why don't you join us for a while? We need a ship, right? After all, we do need a runner. You've already done too much for me. Any more and I'm afraid that I may never be able to repay you. Please give me some time to consider. I see. That does sound like something you would say. Ada? Ah, could it be the cuff? Ada, what's wrong? Eddie! This isn't good. I told you to change them. And that's the end of the chapter. Well, I mean, it's part 1. Okay, not really sure what happened there, but there's something with her voice. So the last place we're gonna go to is here, which is basically just a shop. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Give me a sec here. Fuel. Oh. I see. Okay. Alrighty, let's have a look here. That's good money. This one I should have a few of them. Oh, one only. Okay. But I have a lot of coins. Okay. Yeah, it should be okay, I guess. Alright, definitely I need fuel, and then exploration kits. And again, I'm completely broke. It's hard to make a living in space. Okay, yeah, so it's like we need a battery basically. And that will take us to a place called Trash Mountain. And it counts as a memory, number 54. I installed the backup batteries. You'll at least be able to speak for now. But they won't last long, just so you know. Hey, I'm not worried, I got you. I can fix things, Eddie, but I can't generate power. Let's stop wasting time. We need to go to Trash Mountain right away. Okay, there is like a location here, but that's not it. Let's see. Ah, yeah, you're supposed to use that thing as usual. Ah, it's over there. Okay. It's pretty far. I think it might consume all my fuel, actually, to get there. It's crazy. It's really insane. Okay, alright. Vessel at 12 o'clock. Are you United Mining? You're approaching the resting place for fallen brothers. We'll decide whether to open fire depending on your response. We're getting warning signals. It looks like the old sect of the Liberation Front that was supposedly wiped out after the war. The ship looks like it's been damaged in battle. Should we respond? So I think yeah, you have to try this one. So again, if it fails, I have to reboot, right? Okay, that worked. It's basically 10 alcohol pieces, which you can sell. Oh, and so we get to this place after all. Okay, so this one is the Thousand Peaks Liberation Monument. The massive inscriptions carved into the asteroid reminded of the Universal Flight Monument in East Ocean. Okay, and you can explore it, I think. What? Why can't I pick them though? Oh, wait, I can. Wait, is that the right location actually? It looks a bit weird. Orbital, that's not it though, that's a different one. Huh. There's something wrong with this website here. Hold on, let me try to... It's not that one, it's the next one. Okay, I don't know why it's not like opening up properly here. Let me try again. That's too far. I think there's another cave here. Somewhere. Where is it? Ship recycling deck, that's not it. Oh yeah, that's a bit above here. It's not that one though. Hold on. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm just trying to... Miriam Ignis, that's not the one either. Huh. Ferry Point. That is weird. Like, it's just not showing up here for some reason. Well, I guess maybe there's nothing here. The inscription on the Liberation Monument recounted the war between the Ring Liberation Front and United Mining. The front forced United Mining out of the asteroid belt after sacrificing themselves in the final guerrilla operations. Out of gratitude, later generations of Peakers established a Presidio shrine to pray that they return to the land of... Oh, and Lumen. Eddie, we're coming up on an identified object. Now it's revealed that it's about 2 standard meters long. The signal is really weak. Should we try to salvage it? I think so. I believe so, but the thing is, like, I can't see it in the walkthrough for some reason. It's really annoying. Okay. Well, it does count as a memory, so there's that. This was the only cave in the asteroid belt where no one dared to touch the lumen. Built within the cave, the shrine's altar was not as large as those as in other shrines, but the number of Presidio idols was staggering. Most of these idols scattered among the pools were donated to show appreciation for the front, hoping that Lumen would light the way for those who had passed, so that they may return in peace. Young man, are you here to mourn the heroes of the belt as well? Take your Presidio astrolabe and pray to their Lord Presidio, then throw it in the pond, and they will watch over you. Again, I don't know which one to pick here. Alright, 1 second, guys. I'm using a walkthrough by Neo Seeker, however, it's absolutely like full of ads, which I really hate. Like, I know they have to survive, so that makes sense, but it's just like super annoying. This one is just videos. I don't want to watch videos. Actually, I know this is like chapter 2, part 2, so maybe I can just search for that. Hold on a sec, guys. Okay, just 1 sec. No, this is already that one. There we go. It's the 1,000 Peaks Liberation Monument. One sec, guys. What is this stuff? Huh. Apparently you're supposed to pick this one. Okay. Alright. So you get another item, another memory. And we can... Yeah, sure, let's explore. Why not? Explore. Okay. A bit of fuel. What's going on here? Someone's here. Child, we kicked United Mining out of the belt long ago. What are you doing in a place like this? Shouldn't you be out having fun? Just a minute ago, there was no one here. Where did these old front veterans come from? Come on now, us speakers love ourselves a good adventure. Here, we got a little gift for you. This stuff right here, lumen phenol. We used this back in the war. Inhale just a little and you'll see wonderful things. Ooh, it's a decision as well. Interesting, interesting. Oh, okay, now I get what this one is for. Huh. It's not like it's just an achievement walkthrough, but it's not the actual thing. Let's have a look. Ah, okay, now I found it. All right, so sure. I think you should probably go for it. And there you go. And that's another memory. Probably you get it later. I don't think it's unique, but why not try it now? Well, I'm full on fuel, so you could explore more, I guess, to get like plates maybe, but I'm not sure it's really worth it. So, next one, we're gonna go to, I think, this one. Yep, that's the one. Okie dokie. What's wrong? Don't just stand there. Sorry, are you able to speak now, Ada? Don't worry, this backup battery will keep me talking for another half month. I can even sing if you want. It's fine. So what's on your mind? A few days ago, during Kai's burial, despite our differences in faith, your recital of East Ocean prayers were beautiful, thank you. It's nothing. I learned them when I was growing up in the Witching Tower. At the time, I couldn't understand why we had to memorize prayers from other solar systems. I guess you never know. Oh, have you heard of the Witching Tower? It was a religious organization in Thousand Peaks that trained witches. I was there since I was young. Is it like East Ocean, where your clan trains you since childhood? Clan? Eddie was sent there. Yeah, I have no memory of my parents. Sorry. It's fine, this is normal in the peaks. Anyone who showed potential for being a witch would be sent to the tower. And her family would receive a generous compensation. The 100 or so witches in the tower all came from similar backgrounds. Sorry, I did not mean to pry. What are you apologizing for? My master said that this is a good thing. Because of this, I was able to help some folks who I never met. Everyone had it hard during the war. Peakers should help each other out. Eddie, we're getting warning signals from an abandoned recycling center, but I can't tell who's targeting us. Good day. You have entered the airspace of the Fortuna Casino. All members of the Ring Liberation Front get a 20% discount. Please reply to this message so we can confirm your identity. If it turns out you're with United Mining, looks like things will get ugly if we don't respond carefully. Well, the thing is here, the difficulty is very low, so you can just go for it. I think. Let me just double check though. Yeah. And there we go. All right. So now we are at the casino. Okay, wait a second. So here it says I went with B, but I don't have any money. So like, how the hell does that work? If you choose the last option, you get the Tale of Failure. I advise you to do it instead, since you need 3 of them for an achievement. Okay. We never come to places like this, plus I'm feeling pretty lucky. Check it out, the biggest prize is Lumen Intel. If we got enough credits, but we don't. Oh, you can... So they kind of give you... but they don't, though, so... Huh, okay, I'm a little bit confused here. Which one should I actually choose? Maybe that one? Yeah, so you get this thing now. It does count as a memory, so okay. And you don't actually lose anything, as far as I'm aware anyway. And that's pretty much it from that one. Alright, let's go back to Navigator. Oh, there's a couple of messages. So the bounty is over. You don't have to worry too much about getting intercepted. You'll still be intercepted from time to time, but not like every time. Okay. A couple of messages here. United Provision Farm towards the west. Which is like here, that one, you mean? Let's have a look. Yep, that's the one. Okay, sure, let's go there. Some merchant vessel ship in distress is trying to contact us. They want to trade with us or something. The ship's insignia looks like some kind of capybara. Endless Lumen, we've just escaped from a pirate attack. Our ship needs to be repaired immediately. Please, if you help us, we'll give you some valuable intel. We're begging you. Lumen intel again. Something doesn't feel right. Well, the thing is, sure, it's a bit suspicious, right? But if you help them out, they'll give you the intel. They left right after taking a container filled with armor. Remy and I did not approve, but Edo's kindness ended up paying off. And you get directions, which is another memory. Bones in the front launched a surprise attack, taking over their opponent's farm. Now heroes within the asteroid belt. They thought their supply issues were resolved. They didn't expect United Mining to blow up the farm, or the stalemate that ensued, I should say, sorry. Well, just explore here. And this one is a new memory, number 60. Oh, and also provisions, 61. That's cool, but I'm gonna explore, I think, one more time. Alright, more fuel. What exactly can we upgrade, though? It's this thing here. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. This increases the selling price for plants. Okay. Well, I guess we can do it. Alright. And from here... Alrighty. It's a bit far. Let me see here. Alright, this is a cave called Gong Gong. And this one is called Concha. Radio. Okay, the first one is we need to go is Gong Gong, I think. Uh-huh. It's destroyed, obviously. Alright, got some fuel and molten luminite. Alright, that's nice. Alright, so the fuel is full. Alrighty.
流脈共振機起動。
共鳴開始。録音を開始する。
2個流明の分析完了。音源発生地まで案内します。
Okay, so you might be wondering like why I didn't have to do the mini game here, and this is because this is a minor cave, so that's why like it's just automatic. You'll get it. Alrighty, let me see. Okay. Lisa. Yep, that's right. That's right. Okay, let's go. Let's go there. Destroyed in the war. Okay. It's another memory. Two of them, actually. Nice. Who the hell is there? Not the Lumen Association again. What we're gonna do with these flowers? Take the documents. We can pick them up later or buy them. Let's go. We're not with the Lumen Association. We're just runners. Geez, those robbers got out of here quick. I suppose it's good that they left. I wonder what's in these strange containers left behind. So, yeah, again, it could be a trap, but it's not. It turned out to be full of lumen flowers with a mysterious scripture placed neatly beside them. Later, I found out it was a casket to be offered up to the black hole deity. Scripture, Dark Excidium. A Texitarian mirrors god of the underworld, Excidium, a black hole deity. Excidium is the reflection of Ignis, the sun, lord of the underworld and afterlife. He is cold and barren to all who enter. The text is full of warning, advising people towards the moral path. Not many Mirian believers worship this cruel deity, and those that do are usually people with dubious professions. People like assassins and excavators who destroy the shrines. Is that it? I thought you get something else as well. That's weird. Huh. Alright. Well, I guess that's it then, yeah. Where am I supposed to actually go, though, from here? Huh. Where is that thing? I don't even see it. Ah, wait. You mean this thing here? Ah. Oh, I see. But, so I can't travel there, right? I see. So I have to go here first and then over there. Yep, that's the one. Now, what's a rusty, crusty lumen-seeking vessel doing creeping in other people's airspace? We're recycling here, so scram. Eddie, it's scavengers from Trash Mountain. They found some valuable debris and are hogging the airspace, waiting for the disassembly crew to arrive. Okay. apparently you're supposed to just leave. They did send us a container. I think they were just trying to get us out of there. Alright, so you get 3 exploration kits, which is nice. You know, it saves you 300 credits. Okay, and then we arrive here, Trash Mountain. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop here for today. I know there's not like that much in today's video, but still, it's progress. We got a lot of memories though, which is good. But yeah, I need to get some money because like at the moment I'm just completely on empty, which sucks. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll probably be back tomorrow, I guess. So yeah, take care, stay safe. Do check out the links in the description. There's a lot of cool stuff down there, so go and have a look. And I'll see you next time. Otaku Up signing off. Peace.